Hello, viewers and students. Very welcome to Murthy Technologies channel. It is used to get good marks in computer languages, especially C and Java and C++, etc. Today is very important. Everybody want to they are very fear about the how to get the C language pass marks in public examination. But you watch the video completely, you will definitely 100% guarantee above pass marks in this video. Only one video you will get 100% pass marks in public examination, especially degree second semester, BSc students and BCom students also. Okay, here we will explain how to get the good marks and above pass marks in C language easily. Here we are explaining the each and every question with the help of only single video for including 5 units. Okay, here first one, get degree second semester BSc 100% guarantee above pass marks in C language. Okay, our channel is called Murthy Technologies channel. Please like and share and subscribe my channel to get the easy to learn and get good marks in computer science students. Okay, here in one thing, there are very famous question in public examination, that is called generations of programming language. Generations of programming languages. Here generations of programming language, that is called 10 marks, very important in public examination. First question, there are 5 types of generations, actually 5 types of generations. First one is called a machine language, first generation, assembly language, high level language, very high level language, artificial language. These are the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. These are the 5 generations are available in open computer languages. Here first generation is nothing but machine language. Okay, the machine language always containing zeros and ones only. So machine language represents octal numbers. Octal numbers means 0 to 7. Hexa numbers means 0 to 9 and A to F. Okay, here FF 3 4 is nothing but FF is nothing but 15. 0 to 9 numbers, A to F, that is called total 15, that is called 16 hexa number. There advantage or disadvantage. Code, that is program directly executed by the computer. There is no compiled interpreters are need. Directly program executed by the compiler, executed by the system computer. Okay, we need not to use any compilers. Okay, execution very fast and efficient, but only one difficulty is very difficult to detect and correct errors. Errors correction is very difficulty. In second generation, we are discussing about second generation is nothing but assembly language. Assembly language is a special codes, symbolic codes are called, that is called mnemonic codes. Okay, their example add, sub, mul, these are the mnemonic codes examples. Okay, if we will convert we must have a mediator. Mediator is called converter, that is called assembler. Assembler is very important in second generation because of our English program convert into machine language with the help of assembler. Advantage, easy to understand and less errors, but disadvantage, machine dependent. Machine dependent means once write the programming in Windows, for example, it won't compile, it will not run on other systems, only Windows it will run. That is called dependent, not independent. Next, third generation is called a high level language. High level language is very similar to English. It is very similar to English and more friendly. High level languages are easy to write and debug programs. Debug is nothing but identify the errors, called debugging. Examples, C language, C++, Java, Fortran, etc. Okay, English language is called a high level language. You must have a converter. Converter is nothing but mediator. What are the converters are used here? Compiler, interpreter. What are the advantages of third generation? That is called easy to detect and correct errors. Independent means machine independent means once write the program in Windows, it will run on Linux, Android, any system. That is called independent. Very important advantage. What is disadvantage? Code less efficient. That means it's not efficient code. Sometimes it will be traced out for other errors also. Okay, this is called a third generation. Fourth generation. Fourth generation is called a very high level language, that is called fourth generation. Here fourth generation, database language. Database is a it is called a database languages. Database languages are called non-procedure oriented languages. Here database language is nothing but it store data similar to Excel. Okay, we store data in system very securely. For example, SQL. SQL is a structured query language. It is similar to the Oracle. Okay, Oracle DBMS. It is a database language, stores data permanently with the help of SQL. SQL means structured query language. What is it? It does not make efficient machine resources. It does not make efficient machine resources. This is the disadvantage. Again we are entering into the fifth generation. That is called, fifth generation is called artificial intelligence, AI. So it is used for research. Research means robotic. Okay, we will introduce a different type of robotic programming with the help of artificial intelligence. Example, what type of programs you used in here? Programming like Prolog, Mercury, Visual Basic. These are the programmings used in the fifth generation. Okay, it solves given problems without programmer. Once we give the instructions in robot, automatically robot will perform some task without using any programmer. The automatically perform task with the help of artificial intelligence. It is very important question. Definitely we will get 10 marks in public examination. We must prepare. Next one, what are the 5 marks questions in important 5 marks important question? What is translator and what is compiler? These are translators means converters. It converts one language to another language. Okay, here compiler is a very important. Compiler is a translator. It is a special program. It translates means converts high level language, that means English language, into machine language. Machine language containing only for zeros and ones. Machine language containing only for zeros and ones. Compiler is a program. It converts high level language into machine language. Okay, the compiler is very important point. Compiler converts entire program into object code, machine code, entire line. All, for example, your program 10 lines. 10 lines program, entire program convert into machine language. Okay, that is the main advantage. Okay, high level language has separate compilers. For example, TC, C language compiler is called Turbo C, TC. Source program, that is mean English program. Compilers means TC converts. It is any errors, then error listing. If no errors, automatically converts into machine code. Machine code will be executed. After that, we are getting output. It is called a compiler. It is very important 5 marks question. Next one, interpreter. Interpreter, it is a special program. It is a special program, but translates, means converts line by line. Compiler converts the entire program at a time, English to machine. But interpreter converts line by line, only line by line conversion. For example, one statement high level code translated into machine code. One statement, only one statement conversion only. Okay, once one line executed successfully, then take the next line. Okay, if one first line, for example, first line containing error, immediately stop the program. But compiler converts the entire program and identify the errors. But the interpreter, first line error, immediately stop. After complete the error correction of first line, then go for next line. Okay, this is the simple difference. Program, interpreter, then we are getting output. This is very important 5 marks question in public examination. Again, another 5 marks question, that is called features of C language. Last year 2019 paper, it is one of the question. C language has built-in standard functions, number of functions available, thousands of functions. For example, printf, scanf, okay, clr, cr, get ch, etc. More data types, that means int, char, float, etc. 32 keywords are available, into, char, float, for, these are called keywords. More operators, plus or minus, arithmetic relation operators. Okay, very simple and learn use. Easy learn, easy simple and easy learning. Reliable and accurate results. Reliable means it is very useful, and accurate means perfect 100% correct results. It takes 100 variables. Okay, you means who are writing program, those persons take the almost 0 to 15,000 variables in a single program. It will support. Okay, we will develop the graphical softwares also, graphics programming. It is a structured programming. Next one, the program divided into modules. Okay, what is the purpose of module? Module is called one block. Easy development and debugging. Debugging means error correcting. Okay, Different versions of C are available in the market. What are the versions? Borland C, Turbo C, ANSYS. In our labs, regularly in colleges, we are using Turbo C. ANSYS means American National Standard Institute C. Okay, this is very important. We will another important points. We will develop new system compilers for application softwares. Compiler, interpreter, Turbo C. These are the compilers also designed by the C program. Okay, scientific, entertainment, games, business, those applications are created with the help of C programming. With the help of C programming, we are creating gaming softwares, business softwares, and scientific softwares also. Another important 10 marks question that is called input and output functions. Very important last year 10 marks question. Input function is nothing but a scanf. Input is nothing but we will provide our information with the help of keyboard. To type the data using keyboard, the data stored on variable, that is called input. Scanf function used to accept the input from keyboard. Okay. After that, it stores in variables. We using scanf ampersand symbol. For example, int roll number. Roll number is a integer variable. Scanf %d. %d means integer. Roll number means variable. Ampersand means address of operator. Here %d for integers. Char means %c. Float means %f. String means %s. Long int means ld. Double means lf. Short means h. These are all called conversion specifiers. This is called conversion specifier. These are all called conversion specifiers. Okay. Scanf is called a input function. Next, output function. What is the meaning of output function? Output function is nothing but printf function. The printf function is output function. It is a printf function is output function used to display text message values on the screen. The text message or values on the screen. For example, printf welcome to C language. Immediately welcome to C message display on monitor. For example, the big is %d comma a. The a value displayed on monitor. Okay, we will simply write the simple small program with the help of we will get the 10 marks. For example, the sum of two numbers. Our program is called a sum of two numbers. Simply a b sum. A b sum are called three variables. What are the variables? Integer variables. Printf function simply prints the message on screen. Enter two numbers, message display on screen. Scanf function accept values. How many values we are going to accept? Only for two values. First value A, second value B. Then I want to add A plus B. Result stored on sum. Immediately print the results. Okay. It's a very simple program. It is very important 10 marks question public examination. It is called explain input and output functions. Explain input and output functions. Okay. Here next one is very important. Another question we will go to explain about what is recursion. Explain about recursion. It's a very important question public examination. Definitely 10 marks question in every public examination last year 2019 paper also. Recursion, explain types of recursion. Recursion is nothing but it's a function calling itself directly or indirectly. That means, for example, your name is called Murthy. You are calling your name yourself, Murthy, etc. The similar, a calling function itself directly or indirectly is called a recursion function. One function calling itself directly or indirectly. A function in this a function calling in the same function definition is also called recursion. There are two definitions. Better to write only for one definition close. Okay. Recursion is nothing but function calling itself directly or indirectly. A function calling itself directly or indirectly is called a recursion. Next third one, use recursion in a function. For example, see, definitely termination condition is required. Termination means stop condition. Otherwise, the program itself forever. That means infinity. Okay, you must use stop condition in recursion. Otherwise, the program run in infinitely, never stop. Okay. So recursion are directly recursion or indirectly recursion. There are two types of recursions. Immediately you write the simple program. Okay, it's a program is called factorial of program using recursion. So in this program you must write the program for 10 marks actually. N f are called integer variables. Enter number. Immediately n value stored on scanf. Okay. I want to create a normal function that is called fact. What is the name of the function? Fact. I am passing n value. After that result is stored on f, then I want to print the result value that is called f. Okay. Then it is a main function close. Here main function close. Then we are entering into the factorial function. It's very important. Once the cursor transfer into factorial, yes, the n value stored in n less than equal 1, written 1. Otherwise, written n into fact of n minus 1. It is very important. Here, it is a fact is called a function. Fact is called a function. Function itself calling directly or indirectly. Fact is called a function. The same function name appear in the body. Yes, here it is called a fact. It is called a fact. It is called a fact. Again, it is called a fact. The same function appear in the body, that is called recursion. Factorial function calls itself. Fact calls itself. How many times? N into n minus 1. That means n is 1, then immediately stop. So simply we will get the, for example, result. What we are giving, enter n value 5. Immediately what we are getting? 120. 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is called 120. Simply we explain about the sum diagram also. Once we are providing, for example, it is a factorial 4, for example. Immediately 4 into 3. That means 4 into n minus 1 means 3. Again 3 into 2. Again 2 into 1. Again 2 into 1 means 1. Immediately it will multiply 1 into 2, 2 into 3, 3 into 4, you will get 24. Okay. Similarly, we will get the 24 into 5, 120. Okay. This is very important question for factorial recursion function, recursion program. Next question, 10 marks important control structures in C language. Their control statements are branching, that means condition, looping, jumping. Condition is nothing but branching. If else, switch. Looping are called for, while, do, while. Looping is called for, while, do, while. Jumping means break, continue, go to. Jumping is nothing but a break and continue, go to. Here we will explain. It's very important. You will definitely getting the marks in public examination. It is called a decision making system. Decision making. Okay, yeah. Is another question. Decision or condition making statements, 10 marks question. First, if statement. If it tests the condition. Okay. Condition is true, execute. Otherwise, continue next statement. Simple closing. Okay. If age is greater than 18, then we are entering into the if eligible for vote. It is a false, for example, then go for next statement. Okay. Next one, else if. If else. Condition is true, execute if block. Otherwise, execute else block. If it is true, if block. False means else block. Average greater than 90, 40, for example, passed. It is a false condition, for example, then go to else. Else what else we create printing failed. Okay. True means condition true, if block execute. Condition false, else block executes. Next one, if else ladder. If else ladder means sometimes using one more ifs at a time. Sometimes we are using one more ifs at a time. For example, if average greater than 60, first class. Else containing another condition. For example, if statement with another if statement. Else containing also if statement. It is called a ladder if. Simple. Else space if condition is called ladder if. Okay. Next one, switch. Switch is nothing but is similar to a switchboard. Make only one choice among number of choices. Before joining any college, we are observing number of groups, but we finally choose only one group, similar to switch. Okay. Any case, no case is matched. For example, no match are found, then default case is executed. Switch CH, for example, then CH is a variable. A, E, I, O, U. These are all matched. Simply print the vowel. Break means go to out of the switch. If no case is match, immediately it execute default block. In no case is match, immediately it execute default block. Next one, it is called control looping. It is very important. It is another 10 marks or 5 marks question. Looping is nothing but a repetition. What are the loops available? While loop, for loop, and do while. While loop, for loop, and do while. Here, first one is called a while loop. The while loop is nothing but execute repeatedly. Condition must be true. Okay. Condition check at top of the loop. Stop means entry control loop. Simple. Execute the statements repeatedly until condition true. Condition false, stop. Condition checking at top place. Condition checking at top place. It is called a entry control loop. For example, I less than equal to 50. Yes, correct. Immediately we are entering into print I value. I plus plus increment. How many times it will repeated? Almost 50 times. Okay. It condition checking at top place. That is called a entry control loop. Next, do while loop. Do while means it is also same like while loop. Repeat conditions until true. Repeat the statements until condition true. If the condition false, for example, first time executes, condition false executes one time, but do while loop condition false never execute, but do while first time execute, even condition false also. So condition checking at bottom place, that is called exit control loop. Same example, do print of the I value, I increment, condition at top bottom place, immediately end with semicolon. For loop. For loop is similar to while loop, but execute statement repeatedly, condition must be true. Condition, increment or decrement. Next is a increment a condition, initial value, starting value, condition, increment, decrement in a single line. It is very preferable and useful, very useful for each and every programmer and software engineer. For example, I equal 1 is called a starting value. I less than 50 is called condition. I plus plus means increment. These are all three statements in single line separated with semicolon. Okay. It is very important question. Next one, 5 marks question in last year 2019 paper, public paper. Here, what is the 5 marks question in public paper? Here, break statement. Break statement, it terminates the loop or exit the switch statement. Okay. Break terminates the loop. Terminates means stop the loop. For example, break statement encounter inside loop, okay, immediately it will go to next statement. Okay. Once, for example, I value 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. For loop run 1 to 10. I is reach 5, for example. Immediately break. Break means then close the for loop. Okay. Next one, continue. Continue means continue statements. Continue inside any loop, it skips the iteration. Skip means just escape the particular line, next go for next line. Same loop repeated but not stop. Okay. Continue the next iteration. For example, we will explain about here. For I equal to 1, I less than 10. I loop 1 to 10 repeated. I equal to 5, for example, we are writing continue. Continue means I value 5 never print. Automatically I value 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the output we are getting? Output. What is the output we are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here, what clearly observe here, 5 is missing. 5 is missing. Missing means escape. Escape means continue. Okay. Next one, go to statement. Go to statement simply move the control one place to another place. Simple. Move the control one place to another place. That is called go to statement. Simply, for example, print hi Murthy. Go to top. This is called a label. How are you? Okay, how are you? This is the question last year. Very important 5 marks question. This 10 marks very important 10 marks question. It became very famous last year 2019 10 marks question. Explain call by reference and call by value. It is another model question, parameter passing mechanism or swapping of pointer program. These are 3 types of questions, only one answer. Call by reference, call by value, parameter passing or pointer program. Any question, only one answer. That is called what we explain call by value. Call by value means call by value mechanism. Actual arguments copy sent to the formal argument. Simple. I am giving only for some material. For example, I have given original material to you, but you are taking Xerox copy. My material is called original. Your material is called Xerox copy. My material is called actual, your material is called formal. Formal is nothing Xerox copy, actual is nothing but original material. Okay, actual material Xeroxes are called formal. Any changes done formal arguments. For example, your Xerox copy, for example, you are modifying Xerox copy. No effect of my original copies. If you modify Xerox, no effect on my original. That is called a call by value. Because of original and Xerox copies are separate memory. That is the reason. For example, swapping program. I am providing values A value 10, B value 20. Immediately what I am writing the program function swap. The control goes to swap function. Here temp equal to A is equal to B is equal to temp is means swapping. Swapping means I am giving my marks to you, your marks to me. Both marks are exchange. Similarly, A, B values are exchange. A value received by B value received by A. That is called swapping. Once 10 value A value, 20 value B value. But once the entering into the swap function, A value is 20, B value 10. Then again come back to main. Again we are getting same value because of the swapping function. It is a call by value. Call by value means only Xerox copies are sending but not originals. So originals means A10, B20 never change. So before swapping also same values, after swapping also same values. Because of original Xerox copies are different. Next one, call by reference. Call by reference. Call by reference is second model. Call by reference. The actual arguments addresses are copied into formal arguments. I am giving my original address. Then you can change my original copy, not Xerox. Okay. So formal arguments are here pointer variables. The pointer variables and my actual variables are same address. So changes are done. Any changes my original automatically affect on actual arguments also. In the previous model call by value, any changes in Xerox copies, originals are never change. But call by reference, any changes in your copies, original also change. Okay, originals changes. Example program. Simply A value 10, B 20. I am passing addresses. A address, B address. So A is called a star P pointer. B is called stored in star P. A address stored on P. B address stored on Q. A, P, Q are called pointer variables. Then we are exchange swapping here. Automatically before swapping what are the values 10, 20. After swapping the control come back to main again. Immediately the values originals are changed. Okay. In the previous program 10, 20s never change. But here the 10, 20 are changed. A value 20, B value 10. So we already explained about the recursion actually. Next one. So my dear viewers, completely watch the video. We definitely get the 100% above marks, damn sure. Okay. So you will prepare the entire 30 minutes video. Definitely you will get 100% marks in your examination. Because of I am explaining last 3 years public papers. So structures and unions very important last year 10 marks 2019 paper. Okay. What is structure? Structure is a collection of data items, different groups. Structure is a collection of data items in a single name. For example, structure is called struct. Structure name is called student, STU. What are the data items? Roll number, name, average. These are 3 items. Data items is nothing but roll number, name, average. These are all in single name. What is single name? STU. What about S1, S2, S3? These are called structure variables. These are called structure. S1, S2, S3 are called structure variables. Structure variables. Okay. You will write the structure variables another model. It is the second model. Struct. What is structure name? STU. What are the structure variables? S4, S5. Okay. Here all the elements in a single name, single block is called a structure. Struct is called a structure keyword. STU is called structure name. Roll number, name, average is called structure elements. S1, S2, S3 called structure variables. Here once write the structure, simply we will closely observe. Here integer is called 2 bytes. Integer is called 2 bytes. Memory. What are the structure memory? integer 2 bytes, yes. Name 20 bytes, because of each character 1 byte, name 20 bytes. For average, it is a float 4 bytes. How many bytes? Total bytes of structure 20 plus 4, 24 plus 2, 20, 26 bytes. This is the total size of the structure, that is called STU. How to access the structure elements? Access structure elements simply using structure variable dot member. What is structure variable? S1 dot roll number, S1 dot name, S1 dot average. Okay. Next one, nested structures. Any question belongs to structure in examination, simply write the same answer, definitely will get good marks. Okay. Nested structure means, one, declare object in one structure as a member of another structure. Simply write one structure within another structure. Write one structure within another structure. Simply for loop, another for loop. We are explaining clearly. Here one structure is nothing but there are two structures here. First one is called date structure. This is called a date structure. Okay, this is called date structure. What are the elements? Day, month, year. Day, month, year. It is called a complete date structure. Okay, close. Another structure is nothing but person. Another structure is nothing but person. What are the elements? Name, age, b-day. The birthday, b-day means birthday available with the help of date. So the two structures are interlinked. Don't write the entire program. Only this is the off part you should write in public examination. Don't write the main function. Okay. Date is a one structure. The date structure containing day, month, year elements. Yes. Person is another structure. That means inner person is another structure. First date is outer structure. Outer means out of the structure. Okay. Person means inner structure. This is another inner structure. So date, I want to create the date of birth. So struck date, here struck date. What is the data? What is the structure variable? B day. Okay. This is the example of nested structures. Yes, next one, array of structures. This is the entire question for public economics 10 marks questions. Array of structures. Simply store more student records using array of structures. I want to store 100 students' names. I want to store 200 students' records. Okay. Simply example, struct is a structure. Student is a structure name. S is called a structure variable. S of 10 means structure arrays. So struct STU means structure name, roll number, name, average called structure elements. How many students are available? 10 students. S of 0, S of 1, S of 2. How many students are available? 10 students. So how many variables are created? 10 students. First variable S of 0, first structure variable. S of 1, second structure. Last one is nothing but S of 9 because of started 0. S of 0, first student data. First student containing roll number, name, average. S of 1 means second student. Again roll number, name, average. Okay. How many students are available? 10 students. Each students, what are the headings are available? Roll number, name, average. How many students? 10 students. Each student, how many headings? Roll number, name, average. Okay. This is called very important for structure arrays. Unions. It's very clearly what the purpose of union. Unions are similar to structures. Unions are similar to structures. It is very different. Union is user-defined data type, collection of different data types. Similar to structure. It is similar to structure, but memory allocation only highest data type. In structure, roll number memory separate, name memory separate, or average memory separate. Different separate memory available in structure. But union, only one memory for share all people. Union keyword, union name, employee number, employee name, e-salary. E1, E2 is called union variable. Simply to observe clear here, memory. For example, roll number. Student roll number, average, grade for example. In structure, roll number separate memory, average separate memory, grade separate memory. In structure, it is a structure example. For example, it is a union for example. What is the highest memory here? Average. Average means 4 bytes. Only 4 bytes is created. In the 4 bytes, 2 bytes sharing with roll number. 1 byte sharing with character, grade. 4 bytes sharing with average. So, total how many bytes here? 4 bytes. But in structure, roll number 2 bytes, average 4 bytes, grade 1. Total 7 bytes separate memory available, but union highest memory, roll number 2 bytes, average 4 bytes, grade 1 byte. Which is highest memory? Only 4 bytes highest memory. So highest memory is created, but here structure individual memory created. That is the difference. That is the difference. Okay. Here next one we are entering into the files concept. Here files, very famous question. Last to 5th essay question, 10 marks guarantee. File. What is the file? File is a collection of records. Is office files. Okay. Record. Each record containing information. Yes. Files stored permanently on hard disk or pen drive, DVD, CD, etc. Files are stored in permanently on hard disk or CD or DVD, etc. Files. What are file operations? File creation, file opening, reading, writing, closing. Reading is nothing but already storage data to open and reading. Writing means to create letter. That means writing letter with the help of pen. Okay. File declaration. File declaration using file keyword. File space file pointer. File keyword must be capital letters. F is called a file pointer. F is called a file pointer. Close. File opening. File opening. File opening using fopen function. What is the purpose of opening? For reading and writing operation. Reading and writing you must open the file. Okay. Simple file. F is called file pointer. What is the function name? File fopen. F is equal to fopen of demo.txt. Demo file. R means reading purpose. Is called file modes. R is nothing but reading purpose. W means writing purpose. A means appending purpose. Appending means writing some data already, attach new data. R plus means, it is called R plus means simply reading and writing. W plus means reading and writing. A plus means again reading and appending. But R plus is nothing but a existing file. File already exists. W plus means new file. Okay, simple difference. Finally, close a file. How to close file? With the help of fclose function. Fclose function. It closes all the opened files. Closes all the open files. Fclose of fp. What are the other functions in C language? What are the main functions? File functions. Okay. Fopen. What is the purpose of fopen? Opening file for or creating file. Fclose means closing a file. Fputs means stores only character. Fgets means read only one character. Fputs means store or write string. Fgets means read string. Fwrite means write structured data. Fread means read structured data. Rewind means go to beginning of the file. Fseek means go to particular place of the file, any place. Next one. EOF means end of the file. EOF means end of the file. These are the file operations. We will write only what I underline. Don't be write the right side examples. Error handling functions also here. Clear error, F error, E error. A clear error means reset the errors end of the file declaration. Reset means clear the errors. FEF means the end of the file indication. We reached in end of the file. Simple example, we reached in end of the file. F error means is the error. F error means sets to the error indicator. Errors occurred or not. Okay. So what we explained is here very important. Another question in 2000 last year paper, it's a question big of array numbers. Big of array numbers, 5 marks question. So simply take the array name A of 10 variables. Enter 10 values into array with the help of for loop and scanf function. For loop and scanf function. First element is called a big. For example, A of 0 is equal to big. Then checking second elements onwards if condition. Then change the big value. After complete the for loop, the big value store and big element. Simply print the big element. This program last year 2019 paper 5 marks. Last year 5 marks question. Okay. So what we explained here, it's very important. Each and every question, very important public examination. 100% guarantee above pass marks in public examination. Thank you very much. Better to subscribe and like and share Murthy Technologies. Okay, good luck.